EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
He'll drop to throw. The left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Here's Warren. And he'll lunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Check go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Go!
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set. Go.
This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready?
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's in! Ray Davis. Touchdown, Dallas.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Well, we tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
They motion a receiver right. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set!
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. His kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They put Kelsey in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. 3rd and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot.
Powering forward. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. This is Henry. Not much develops there. We'll get this to about the 43. Second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. No problem there on the extra point. The Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Motion man is Hyatt. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll throw out of the gun. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, That's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, faking the give. That one knocked away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Giants.
Here we go, sack.
Back to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Pass complete to Neighbors. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
At the 9-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Giants 7.
With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
A run up the middle with Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Go.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Trap ball 80. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Cowboys are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
On the ready. Set. Ready. Hunt.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give right up the middle to Henry. Finding room at the 35. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Slot man in motion left.
Go.
They'll try the right side this time. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, that's Johnson. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check smash. Check 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Here's 2nd and 6. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run. It's Henry. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and 7.
Go!
Motion man is Hyatt. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in